Hi, and welcome to tutorial from to how to set up Joomla. This is Robert from YhwhDesign. What I'm going to do here is this is a private session for my employees on how to set up Joomla properly. I expect you to do it the way I do it. If you know of any shortcuts and stuff like that, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me. All right, what we're going to do here, the first thing we're going to do, okay, we're going to go into the control panel. All right, and what we're going to do here is, you can see I'm in the back end of the C panel on the server. I'm going to install this the easy way. It's actually the fastest way for me, and it gets the job done correctly. Go here. These are all pre-installed programs that you can get. We're going to click on Joomla 2.5, and we're going to go up here and we're going to hit the install button, and we're going to call it, let's just call it test site. Let's just call it test. Okay, we're going to name it add test. Okay, and description is going to be hope. Okay, like I said, we're going to remove this stuff, and password, we're just going to call it hotshot. Real simple. You got your directory. Okay, that means it's going to put it inside a folder inside on your root. So just so you know that. Okay, that'll be called test. So we're going to hit install, and usually it does, depending on the speed of your computer, all this other stuff, you can get done. As you can see, it's already been installed. If you don't believe me, just click on this. Brings it up right here. See that? Pretty cool, huh? So what we're going to do here is let's open up the administration, and we're going to put in there admin, and then of course our hotshot, and then we're going to hit enter. Now we're into the administration area of Joomla. One of the first things that you do is you look at, and a lot of people say, oh, this looks pretty easy. It is pretty easy. What I like about Joomla 2.5 is the ability to update it from the back end here. There's a really cool interface. We will talk about that later on down the road. Right now we're just doing the installation. Alright, up here you can see the global configuration. You can go in there and look at it. This is where you'll put the title of your site right here, and not only the title of your site, where you'll set all your you'll do all your site meta description, site meta keywords, robots, what you want them to do, and then content right if you want. And then there is an offline image that you can use if you have to shut the site down for anything. Now there are a few things that you have to understand in this program. Okay, it doesn't come with all the bells and whistles that you think it does. Alright, there are tools, and it's best if you keep notes right now. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get the theme installed. So we're going to leave all this alone for now, because really we don't need to do there. We'll come back a little bit later and we'll finish that up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to hit save and close. Now we're back here. Usually what I do is I go up here, and I'm going to go Rocket Theme real quick. If you are a member of Rocket Theme, you go up there, you sign in. You have to be a member to get the real cool templates. Then you go here to Joomla like this. Now there are a couple templates right now that we're gonna work with this one today. That's the one I want to work with. Like I said, there are things that you have to do in order to install it. So you just click on it, you hit the download button like so, and then you're going to want to take the bundle package and then download it. I've already taken the liberty down here, as you can see. I've already taken the liberty to do that. So what I'm going to do here is, once you have downloaded it, then you're going to go back to your administration area right here. And then we're going to look at the home. Alright, there's our home. Here it is, our back end. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to drag this over here real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Extension Manager. You're going to click on that, and you're going to click on Choose File. Now, when you go to install the bundle, as you can see, I got one right here. The bundle package. What I want to do here is I want to hit click on it. You don't have to unzip the file. All right, you just click on it. You hit open, and then you hit upload and install. Now, depending on the speed of your computer, it'll take a few seconds to get it installed, and you should see something like this. All right, really simple, very easy to use. This is what I would actually recommend to you. Okay, so what we're going to do up here is then we're going to go up here, we're going to shoot up here to the top, and then you're going to hit the template manager. Okay, and you're going to see it right here, and it'll usually say master. Alright, put a check mark in there like that, and then you're going to want to make it your default. And what's really cool about it is by doing that, now your theme looks like this. Now your Joomla site looks like this. Now we're going to get into some really cool stuff that I want you to follow through very carefully, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be bringing this back and forth so you can get a look at it, okay? Alright, so what we're going to do now that we got it chosen as our theme, alright, now it's time to configure the theme, alright? Now, keep in mind there are some extensions that we have to install here in just a little bit. We will install those in just a minute. I'll show you how to do those extensions. Those extensions actually come from Rocket Theme. They don't come with the bundle package. What they do come with is right here. I'm sorry. These are the extensions that you need. All right, for this. I will show you how to do this in a little bit. Okay, but let's go back to the administration. So you're going to click on the tab right here, and it's going to bring you into the template manager of how you want the site to be set up like. Now, I'm going to show you just a little bit. Now, these are called the presets. You can hide the presets, or you can save them, however you want. Okay, you can hide them, you can show them, whatever you want. I like to see them when I first start out, because then what that does is I can go and look at the different styles that you can choose. All right. That's the cool thing about Rocket Theme that I love the most. I think that's what makes them number one. But I'm gonna choose today. We've seen the first one. Okay. Now I'm gonna choose the second one. I'm gonna hit here, save, not the save and close, but the save button, and then I'm gonna refresh my browser, and then now you're gonna see it turn into this. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty amazing, to be honest with you. So that's what our theme's going to look like. And this is the one I'm going to actually choose at this time. Okay? So anyway, we're going to go back here. Now that we've chosen it, let's, this is the style area. So you just click on that. And you can change the background layouts and stuff, or you can literally, now on some of these themes, okay, they give you a whole bunch more different styles that you can do. You can change body color, you can change the link color here, background. This one's a little bit limited, but they give you a whole lot more stuff in other areas. So that's where the style, if you want to change the body to a lighter one, just click on it and it goes like that. Or you can change the color, or you can get a choice of all the different kinds of background. You can see the background's got like weave and stuff like that. I'll bring this back so you can kind of get a good look, see it. Alright, so what we want to do first is then we're going to go over here to features. Alright, this is where you can change a lot of different features. You can turn the date on, and it's already got preset locations, positions. Those are positions of the different modules in there, and I'll explain that to you over here. okay, in Rocket Team. All right, in Rocket Team, when you get it, they have different variations of areas that you can put your information. Okay, there's so many different ways you can set up your website. It's just awesome as heck. You know what I'm saying? And the best, the module. This theme here has 78 module positions. A module is an area on the site, okay, that looks kind of like this, and you can actually, I'll show this to you in just a little bit, but this kind of gives you an idea of what your site looks like, and you can do this, you can do that, you can do sidebar ABC. Everything you can do is just awesome as heck, because then you can just adjust them to go with the way you want your site designed. We will get into that on another later date. Just remember, we're just doing the basics today. So let's go back to our features. As you can see, there's different things. If you want to have the date in there, that's entirely up to you how you want to do this. The branding I usually shut off because that's a Rocket Theme branding. Copyright, you keep that on. So we're just going to be putting, you can use a little code if you want to for the copyright, but I'm just going to do it real easy. Okay, I just did that. Pretty easy. Alright, click on it, and then you're going to want to go up and, of course, save it. And then once you save it, you just hit your reload on your theme down here, and there you go. You can see you changed it, and then the Rocket Theme branding has gone. Okay. Now there's like I said, there's other things that you can put on here in the features area. And then you have the menu layout, where you want the menu to land, and believe me, you can put the menu anywhere you want, so don't be shy. And here was the layouts, which is something that it takes a little time to get used to, and a little bit of I guess trial and error, as I always call it. One cool feature up here for Rocket Themes is they are mobile compatible, so you can design the site to with the iPhone or the Android and stuff like that. You can almost make the site look different, and it's really cool. You can take some time to build this, but we're not going to do it. Here's some advanced options that you can use, and then of course navigation assignments, how you're going to assign each of the tabs to do what. But right now we're not even in this area here because this is like a real complete advance, and we really don't need to do that. Okay? Alright, so once we have the theme configured properly to what you want it to look like, now please keep in mind, one of the things that I've been asked in the background is, can I put my own backgrounds in there? Yes, you can do that, and it's very easy to do. I will show you in just a few moments on how to get to that point and what to look for if you really want me to. That's not a problem. Of course, I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, so let's just close out of the template area. Alright, one of the first things is now we're going to start setting up the site. And when you're setting up the site, there's a few things that you want to take in consideration. Once in a great while, I get people who ask me, they say, well, the first thing I want to do is I want to get my banner in there into the site. The banner is the most important part, right? Okay, so in order for us to do that, there's a little bit of like I said, with everything else, there's a little bit of shortcuts, and I'm pretty sure that you guys can do this. This is not hard to do. But by doing this, though, okay, what we have here is we have the ability to come back here and go, Okay, well, here's my thing here. I'm gonna be doing this, and I need to change out the header, and that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do that right now, but you're not gonna do it within the back end here. So let's just go back to the control panel for when we do come back here. All right. So one of the first things you're gonna want to do, okay, is I'm gonna create our banner. Okay, I know that it's against the black background, and I would like to use some neutral colors and stuff like that. Project I was working on earlier. So what we're gonna do is, if you want it to be the full length of the site or just a part, I'm only gonna do a small banner, and we can go from there. Okay. But so right now I'm going to do a new banner. Okay, what I normally do is I use a program that's called Photo Impact. You can use Photoshop. This one's a little bit faster for me, and I love using it. All right. So I'm going to make my banner, let's say 300 by 150. That's what I want my banner to look like. It's going to be like this. All right. Well, one of the first things I always tell people when they are looking to match or get something that looks really cool is, I usually say, why don't you just start out with a black background to give you that kind of that thing. So I use like a layer, and I'll put it like this. I create it, and then there's where I create my text on. So what I'm going to do here is, then I want to have some kind of a text. And so what I'm going to do here is, first off, I got to figure out what I want for my text. So I'm going to put here my test site. Alright, well, we already know that. Okay, I could just put that, but let's say you want to be a little bit more, you want to have a little bit more, I guess, design happy, or whatever you want to call it. Do what you want to do. It's up to you. I'm not going to be here to tell you what to put. This is just a tutorial how to get the banner and everything in here. Now, here's how you do it. Okay, so let's get this here like that. Let's choose a little bit of a. Well, I like to choose. Let's just do it this way. Okay. I know that it's like that. I want to use a trim kind of a deal on it. Well, it doesn't always show up in white. We know that. Okay, so, and then let's use a border around that. Let's use kind of like maybe a burnt kind of a deal here around the outside. Let's make it a little bit thinner. Okay, and we know that that's kind of cool that way. All right. Now, if you want to get you want to use like a shape, some kind of a shape, you can do that as well. Normally, what I do is, like I said, I'm just playing right now to give you an idea of what we can do here. Let me get a simple shape. Let's use something like yeah. Let's just use this. Like I said, we're not trying to create rocket science here. So with this program, you come outside the line here and wrap it around. Okay, now we know it's black. Okay, we already know it's black. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna click on it, and we're gonna change it to burnt color. I like. Okay, go like that. Let's go up here, drag the black back like this. Kind of something I like to do. Alright, so let's just say that's going to be our banner. Real simple, nothing out of extraordinary. You know, you can be very creative. When you go to save it, you're going to save it as a PNG file. So what we're going to do is, first off, you want to hide the background. Okay, now we're going to hit, usually I do save as. Let's go into one of my, here's all, let's just do this one right here. Come on, man. Alright, there we go. Well, we're going to call it logo right down here. You have to call it logo unless you want to change the background or you want to change the CSS code and directory. I do it like that. Very simple, very easy to do. Like I said, you want to take your time and whatever. Okay? So our next step is to, now that we got the logo created, alright, we're going to close this down. Now, I'm going to have to go back to here. I want to see what my directory is, that I have it under surf ads, okay, which is pretty good. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I use FileZilla, okay, as you can see, FileZilla is there. No big deal. We're not going to go there and fight about it, but you have to go to Surf Ads, and there it is. Okay. Now this is the, like I said, this is the directory. This is the FTP directory. So in finding what you need to find, okay, no matter how you do it, you have to go in there and you have to do something. I have to do something that's gonna kind of slow me down again. I apologize, and nothing's perfect, and you know that in this day and age. So what I gotta do is I gotta open up a some things are just, I wonder about sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Here's the logo. Okay. Normally you can go there, but I have these on network drives. They're on actually a cloud, so I can't get them from the FTP. I have to basically put them on my desktop. So I'm going to do that right now, just to show you how easy it is to get your logo where it needs to go. Am I correct? All right. So let's bring back FileZilla. All right, and we're going to go. Of course, we're going to go up there, and we're going to find desktop, and then you see the logo. All right. Okay. Now we got to go change the logo. This logo here. Okay. We have to change it to our new one. All right. How you do it is you go in here to public HTML. Okay. There's the test. And you're going to go to templates. There's your template. Okay. And then you're going to go to images and logo. And you're going to choose dark logo because it's a dark, we're using the dark backgrounds and stuff like that. So you open that up. There's the logo, the Clarion logo. What you're going to do is just go over here and you're going to upload it. It's going to ask you just overwrite it. And then here you go. It should be now in here like this. Now what happens is this is the same thing I've ran into before, where something's not completely right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of stop stop, and we'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick break and fix that. Alright, well, after I did a little bit of fidgeting with the CSS code, as you can see, we got the logo inside here. It's there now, and which is kind of cool. Alright, so that's pretty much how you put the logo in there. As I said, I had to mess with the CSS just a little bit, but it's only on this template. And if you ever run into a problem, just let us know, and then we'll fix it for you. Not a problem. So anyway, now that we've got that pretty much in place, okay, we got the logo for our site. As you can see, like I said, it's there. The logo's there and everything. So I know that you're probably wondering, well, what did I do in the CSS? Normally, you don't have to touch it. That'll appear. There's something going on with this, the Clarion template. That's why you saw it the first time, like you did. You saw a block over here. It's because of something they got going on in there, and as you can see, I was able to fix it just by tweaking the CSS just a very little bit, and I did that using a standard editor, and just kind of trying to figure out what was actually causing it. And what's really cool about with Rocket Theme, I'm actually going to show you CSS on here. Basically, what I had done is I went in here and I found the logo area, and I was able to fix it right here by this line right here. Don't ask me what's wrong, but you can go through the navigation. These are all the CSS. It's called the template CSS. Normally, you don't have to come back here. So I just kind of want to give you a little thing of what I did, so you're not wondering why there was a delay and stuff like that, or chatter in there. So I just didn't want you to get confused. So there's how you get the logo in there. That's exactly how I did it. Now comes the how to set up navigation, how to set up all this other stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure this out together. It's not trying to figure out I know what to do here. One of the first things we're going to do is you have to kind of plan this out. Category manager. The category is where you're going to store this information. Now, I'm going to do this very basic for right now because there's different variations that you can use to create an awesome site. Okay, and in creating that awesome site, you have to have, these are the basics that you need to learn. Okay, so I'm not going to go into right now. I am going to do the basic, and that's it. That is all you're going to get. Okay, so anyway, a category is a category of what you're going to call. Now this goes in line with your menus. All right, so let's go through and do this right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit a new category. What are we going to name the category? Okay, I'm going to name it About Us. Okay, and pretty much that's it. Now, like I said, we're doing just the basics right now, so I don't want you to worry about down here. I really don't want you to worry about here. But here is where you do some powerful SEO. And the SEO is how you do it. Like I would put about my test ads. Okay, let's put, all right, just like that. That's alias. That is, if you read that, you house over, each of these tells you what it is. That's one of the things that I love about Joomla, is they give you a description. All you have to do is look at it and read it, and it tells you what it does. Okay, so we've created that. All right, so we've created our first About Us, and so let's do two of them. Okay, let's do services. Okay, and then go my test site services, just like that. Okay, and then you just hit, let's do save and close. So as you can see, now we have our two categories. Pretty simple, huh? Well, now what we're going to do now is we're going to go and create a menu button. All right, so we go up here to the menu. You're going to go to the main menu. Okay, and you can see the home button. Now again, I'm showing you the basics. All right, so keep in mind that we still have to go back. We have to change the home button for a particular reason. Okay, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. So let's just keep this going. Okay, I want to create a new button. Okay, first thing you have to do is you have to choose which button you want to do. So we're going to do the About button, but here's what happens. It gives you a list in Joomla. It gives you a list of what you want to call it. I normally either if you've got the articles already written out or whatever, I'm doing the basic setup right now. I will teach you guys later how to do the other stuff. So let's go to category blog, okay? And so now it gives you some choices, okay? Now, here it is. We're going to do the name of it. It's going to be About Us is the button, all right? And a category, About Us, all right? And pretty much, again, the alias is very important. You want to spell it out, what this is all about, okay? This builds you the powerful SEO that you're looking for. Apologize for that. Morning time and I'm tired. Page display options. Do you want the browser title? This is what goes up here on the top, okay? So you want to fill that in as well, okay? That's what you're going to want to put in that box, all right? And how you do it is you can see my examples that I have here, all the way down here, you know, about this, Grand Haven live radio show, and then you put a hash mark in between them like that. And that's what comes up, that's what shows up here, alright? You can do it that way, and then you do your meta options, what the page is going to be about, brief description, keywords, and on your main category pages, that's your main menus, well, not your drop downs when you go to create a drop down, okay? We're going to create a drop down to give you an idea of what it looks like, okay? And how to do it, how easy it is to create drop downs, okay? What you do is you go here to robots and you want to hit index follow, whatever you do on your about page, because you want the robots to follow that page, to read what's on it, and all this other stuff. Okay, so now we have it all done. We got it, everything we required. It's About Us category. We typed out the name. We chose that it's going to be a category blog, and then all you do is hit save. I'm hitting save and close for a particular reason because I'm actually going to show you how to do it. Now we bring our site back over here, all right, and we are going to hit the refresh, and there's your about, and it's going to go to that page right there. And of course, no content in there yet, so we're not going to do anything as of right now. So as you can see, it's you've just created another page for your website. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do another new. All right, and we're going to go again, and we're going to select the category blog. Now, keep in mind, okay, these are all the different areas that you can do, that you can use. Okay, there's different variations. Like if you want to take, like if you have an HTML code, like say a calculator, something that you created, and you want to have it inside a wrapper, that's what you would choose that for. Then it would open up that page inside a wrapper, which I can show you here in a little bit if you'd like me to. Okay, so we're going to go up here and we're going to hit category blog again, okay, for our services, and we're going to call it our services. Really simple. Again, do your alias, that's your SEO, and basically if you, they call it search engine friendly URL. That means it's going to take that information and make it even more powerful. So we're going to go over here and we're going to choose services again. Alright, just like that. Pretty easy, huh? So what we do is then you go through the page, go through the, I've already went through that with you already. So then we just hit, okay, save and new. Okay, so now we go back over here to our site again. Alright, and we hit refresh, and there's your services tab. There's your services page. Very simple to do. Okay, the next step, alright, I'm going to show you that iWrapper because I know that one of my guys had asked me about that, and so I want him to see how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, we're going to select iframe wrapper, okay, and you're going to say site, okay, wrapper. Of course, you can name the menu whatever you want, but I'm just doing this to. Okay, and then I'm gonna put. Okay. And then it's going to give you a few things. Scroll bars. Do you want scroll bars? Do you want it to go auto? You want the width to be 100%, height and stuff. You can adjust all these the way you want it. Normally what a wrapper is used for is like possible, like if you wanted to steal a website from a location or something like that, that's how you would actually do that. Very simple to do. We're going to try it. Just this way so you can get an idea. Just hit go ahead and hit we got the basic information, got the code there. You just hit this and go save, and let's just close it out. So now we have actually 4 buttons. If you want to see it, we'll go over here and we'll refresh our page like you wanted, and there's our site wrapper. Okay, now you get to see it work. Of course, knowing me, I configured it wrong again, and that's just, yep, there it goes. It's inside there, as you can see. The website's inside this website in a wrapper. It takes a little bit of time to load it, I guess. Alright, so anyway, I pretty much showed you the basics of how to set up a Joomla site. I do believe here's one of the biggest things that you have to understand. It's a lot of trial and error, okay? And there's other things that you have to install for this template to work properly. One of those is you have to go in, you have to install the extensions. So the extensions are right up here, the Clarion extensions. You don't need the navigation menu, okay? But the tabs, you want to install that, and it's going to come through. Just go right down the list. The rock tweet, okay, and let's see, rock pad, load and install. Now each time you install one of these extensions, you probably say, hey man, what's these extensions for? Well, they're your plugins and everything to make the site work properly. Not to mention you got the gallery right there, right here, that you want installed, and actually that'll help get everything else rock solid inside of here. All right. With that being said, you have, let me close out some of these deals here real quick with you, and see where we go from there. One of the biggest things that I've actually found in the past is when you're installing newer things, and we got the site right here, there are modules that you have to be able to use inside of Joomla that's important. So now we have the rock gallery, and rock gallery is something that it's a trial and error, and we'll go through that and we'll show you how to set that up our next session. But other than that, as you can see, by the time you get done setting up your site, you could end up with let me show you a site that I am presently working on right now, GH Real Live, and it will turn out something like this. Once you get the navigation in there and everything else, you could have something that looks pretty much like this. Beautiful and self-explanatory. That's the gallery that's doing these changes and stuff like that, and it's really cool to be able to see this work. It's one of the things I love about Joomla is you can create a very good site, and it has a lot of powerful SEO to get noticed, and if you do it right, you can build a very powerful site for your customers and charge them a reasonable fee. I wouldn't, in my own opinion, I wouldn't cut myself short. So Well, like I said, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.